That's so. Devin, what is it like to be able to see your, it doesn't happen a lot of times this season, but to be able to see this team in the lead and you be able to sit and rest and sit back and enjoy it?
Oh, it was great. I mean, those young guys really played well tonight. It was good. You know, we got off to a good start, but our bench really took it to another level tonight. And it was good to see. You know, T. Will was out there in his matrix, you know, making plays, passing and scoring. And, you know, Keon played well tonight. You know, everybody pretty much played well. Everybody did their job, but defensively we really got after it.
On that alley you threw to him, did you expect him to haul it in?
Not really. I expect him to catch it, but not, you know, all in one motion. But he, you know, he's freakishly athletic like that, and you know, I just know for future references, you know, what I can do. But no, he's definitely he's playing extremely well right now, and you know, we got on transition. You know, everybody was running the floor today, and it was good to see.
With that record behind you, you feel like this is the first time you guys really had fun playing basketball this year?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, we have fun all year long. It's just you have more fun when you're winning. But I think it was good to see guys laughing us up on the bench. It's always good to see. You know, it's been a tough year for all of us, and it's good to see a cheerful locker room every once in a while.
Do you think that now that the record's behind you, the guys have loosened up a little bit?
I think so. Definitely the pressure's off a little bit. You know, guys just worrying about playing basketball right now, which is good to see. Guys are just coming out. You know, everybody's getting time right now and making the most of it.
Going after Dwight Howard now.
Yeah, I felt, you know, no, like I said, defensively, you know, we picked it up, and we didn't want to give up any layups, and just happened to catch him slipping a little bit and was able to time it perfectly.
So it's just getting exciting, 4-6?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're playing well right now, especially at home, and, you know, we continue to look forward to playing tomorrow, but, you know, I like the way the ball's moving. I don't know how many assists we had tonight. I know T-Will had 13, but the ball's moving from side to side. When we can attack from you know, side to side of the floor, you know, we're very effective.
Does T-Will have a different dimension to you guys? I mean,
he does. He's you know, he's a guy who can run the point guard, who can play the two, who can play the three. He's athletic. You know, he can do a lot of different things on the floor. So he opens up a lot. He allows me to play off the ball a little bit more. And he's another guy who runs the lane, who can make decisions and make passes. So, you know, he brings a definite different dimension to our bench.
When you play against Chris Paul, do you kind of take it as a personal challenge to see how you can match up with one of the best point guards in the league?
I mean, every night's a challenge, no matter who you're facing. And obviously, he is one of the best point guards. And you definitely want to bring out your best game, especially when you're playing against a guy.
How are you guys able to limit him so much tonight?
I thought we did a great job on our pick and roll defenses of just keeping him in front and corral him, not letting him get him to the paint and make decisions. Obviously, we gave up a big game to West, but, you know, we kept, you know, for a big part of the game, we kept him out of the paint.
That's great points for the key to win tonight?
I think so. You know, when we got defensive, you know, we rebounded the ball. I think it's one of the few games about rebounding the team. And when we do that and we can push the ball and we get our guys running the lane like we did tonight, you know, we're effective.
Devin, a little bigger picture. Before the game, Keith, you were talking about how well you learned to run an offense. And with all the struggles that you guys have had this year, what did you take away most from, what do you think you learned most this year to make you a better point guard?
I mean, I learned about what works on the floor. Obviously, pros and cons of when to be aggressive, when to score, when to run the team, when to get guys shots, and just like being more of a floor general. I mean, I haven't had a lot of experience at it, but, you know, I took more of this challenge of looking at what works for us and then learning from that, look at what not works, and, you know, kind of throwing that away and you know, trying to learn from it.
In the past, if you see yourself more as I have to score or make a play, or is setting a guy up?
It all depends. I mean, naturally scoring comes naturally to me. Obviously, you know, developing guys, giving guys shots, you know, running the offense, learning how to call plays. That's all something I'm continuing to learn.
That record out of the way, you feel like this is the first time the team's really started having fun playing basketball?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun tonight. I've been saying it pretty much all year. We had nothing to lose. We should have been playing like this, you know, for a long time now. But this is the first time we did it. So it was good to see it, and it was fun playing out there.
I feel like the team's playing a lot looser now they don't have to worry about being part of history or anything.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. With that monkey off our back, we can just go out and play. You know, simple as that.
Have you ever been a part of a game where 8 guys scored double figures and it could have been 10 easily?
Yeah, in college. Yeah, in college. But not in the pros.
Is that indicative of the complete team effort? The fact that like every guy that played tonight really contributed to this win?
That's exactly what it was. Every guy got in and gave us good minutes. Played loose, played confident, had fun.
Sign of growth that you guys were able to withstand a couple runs in the third quarter, whereas in the past, the third quarter was kind of a downfall?
Yeah, that is a sign of growth, but we're a real young team. We're a fairly young team. So growing pains, that's what it is. And that's all. We just have to grow up, mature a little bit, and today was a sign of that.
even though it's been a tough year, you're seeing positives for next year that you can take from the end of this year and bring it to the beginning of next year?
Yeah, when you go through this, I feel like it's something in you that tells you never want to go through it again. So nobody on this team is going to ever experience this again because we've already experienced it, and we just, we never want to feel this again. We never want to go through a year like this.
Excellent. Yeah.
It seemed you came in the second quarter and just dominated. I mean, did you sense they couldn't stay with you?
Well, I mean, it wasn't really me. I mean, I did some things, but you got to credit my teammates. They're the one who made the shots. So I would say that I had a little energy tonight. I think that's my job. It's when you're coming off the bench and you're the designated energy guy. I got to come in with energy.
Well, you guys are going so well. I mean, the bench, I mean, all the starters are over there. They're all cheering. I mean, you guys are aware of that, the way that they're supporting you over there. I mean, could you see them?
Yeah, I mean, I see it, especially me. After I, make a pass or something, I look over there. So I definitely see them. It's easier for a bench to play well when, you got the support of your starters. When they're your supporting cast, it's a lot easier to, play.
Kiki was saying before the game you've matured. Has the light come on in the last month or so, whatever?
The light is on right now. I would say so. I would say that it was time to grow up. I'm in the NBA now. I'm not in high school, not nor college. So it was time to, take responsibility for myself and my actions of why I was playing the way I was playing. And I thank Kiki for that, especially giving me the opportunity to play and really sitting me down and giving me the discipline to want to learn, because if I was just staying out there playing 30 minutes a game and shooting 3 for 19 or something, I wasn't going to get better by that. So, I mean, I appreciate what he did for sitting me down and me watching the vets and watching other greats and becoming, into my own.
Terrence, the team, nobody scored over 17 points. You guys had 34 assists. How much do you feel like this is representative of your game and how well everything is going?
I think it's represented my game a lot, and I don't want to, of course, take all the credit, but the way we move the ball, I think it's like, it trickles down. If you see one guy willing to make an extra pass and another guy willing to make an extra pass. So when you get a team to play like that, it's a lot easier to get, 34 assists and to get everybody going and get a lot of people in double figures.
Think you had that alley-oop from Devin from the beginning?
No. I knew he was going to throw it. I didn't know I was going to catch it. And then when it went in, I was surprised it went in. It wasn't clean like I wanted it to be, but, 2 points.
Yeah. What did the Nets do tonight to really take you guys?
Well, just they played very aggressive. Got out early in terms of the transition. Get us out.
I feel like the back-to-back really hurt you tonight?
Nah, we're used to it. Stuff didn't bring the effort, that we needed to be able to compete.
What would you say has been the difference between this year's team and the teams in the past for you guys that have been challenging for the Western Conference?
I just don't think we ever got into a good rhythm. Basketball. We're good, and you compete to the West. We gotta come together really early. And be able to work the games. Then down the stretch, we really should be gelling. We just never had that continuity to be able to sustain a stretch to win games.
What do you think you guys need to do next year to really turn it around? Is it just a matter of being a lot of young guys?
Obviously, we need to stay healthy. Like I said, we got to come together early. Figure out our identity early.
Or your impressions of Terrence Williams tonight?
Yeah, he's good.
I had him win the first 2 rounds. I'll give you that.
That's